Okay, we're going to do kind of a best of tripods here. We're going to quickly go over each one and why I would pick one over the other. First off, we have the smaller Manfrotto one. This is perfect for any kind of handheld device or handheld item that you want to do, mostly your smartphone, although it can also use your DSLR or your mirrorless camera on here. This is perfect if you're out and you just need a quick selfie stick, or if you need to set up just a quick tripod to do some kind of timed picture or anything like that. This is going to be a perfect little tabletop tripod for you. But if this doesn't give you the right kind of height when it's on, say, a tabletop or something like that, because the only problem with this is you're probably going to need to add books or things like that to get it to the right height, that's where you'd want to go into the RetiCam. So the RetiCam is a fantastic tabletop tripod, and I'm going to undo these so you can see just how much taller you can get with this compared to the Manfrotto. And this is going to be perfect for any kind of desktop setting if you're just wanting to put a camera, smartphone on your desktop and shoot from there. The other thing is you have the arm, the arm that will go up even more. And so you see that big difference between, I can't even really get it in the shot. So you see the biggest difference between that. One, you're going, you'll need a little bit more height for that, but then this one gives you so much range of what you can do. It gets really compact to really big. But if you're needing something that is a little bit easier to hold, or you have even more range, then we're going to take a look at these two. So I got the UBeesize simply because I wanted a smartphone tripod, because I do things like this and I wanted to be able to set them up in certain locations, but I also wanted something where I just had one. I didn't have to worry about taking two different ones. I could just deal with one and be as tall as I needed it to be. And you can't even really see this. I'm about to. And so with this one, I can set it to the floor. It goes all the way up almost to it's over 5 feet. It's almost 6 feet, or it's over 5 feet right here. I'm 5'6", and it is taller than me. So this is really good. Now, I don't normally ever do that, but if you needed to, you have this. But the cool thing about it is it's really small, and so it's not bulky. You can carry it around and you can set it up real quick. As you see, I'm unscrewing and setting it up and turning it down, and then you can have basically a one-handed selfie in your hand if you need, where you can go on site, outside, what have you, and it already has the smartphone attachment. It is a tension attachment, so do be careful not to pinch yourself with those, and you can move those around as well. But really good feature to have for something a little bit more durable, but I could easily hold this if I want to, and it's not too bulky to handle. But then we have the big one. This is perfect if you need stability, if you're using a DSLR or a mirrorless. This is the Amazon Basics tripod. If having, a solid level setup is important for you, then this is going to work really well. You have a leveling system. You have another one up here. You have just so many more controls here. Not only that, you can go pretty high with this one as well. I'll set this one up to show you. This is definitely more sturdy than all of the others, and it will give you a much higher range than all of the others. And it's a real solid set up here. So as I'm stepping back, this is about the highest that it'll go. You also have the arm here. So let me take that all the way up. So this is mirroring the other one. And the only difference between this and the other one is that it's just going to be a little bit more stable if you're needing a little bit more stable setup. Say if you're outside, you also have a hook here, so you could add even more, like a sandbag or something, to add more weight, so it is still sturdy. But this is as high as it goes. You also have the articulating arm to put this wherever you need it to. So which one would I use in what setting? Well, this one would be if you just really need a good solid setup. And you're not going to hold it in your hand because that's not what this is for. It's a little bit heavier. It's the heavier one of all of them, but you need a good solid setup with a tripod. I usually set this up when we're doing outside projects and I want to document what we're doing. This is what I will take outside because it's just a really good setup. It handles wind and things like that. It's got a good handle so I can hold it and move it when I need to. But it's not going to be for every situation. I'm not going to hold this and do any kind of selfie type things like I can with a couple of the others. The feet on this is also really good. They move around so you're always as level as you can, and they're nice rubbery bottoms. Now, if I need a wide range of a selfie stick, this is a little bit silly for a selfie stick, but it actually could work on site if you're needing a range of holding it versus setting it up and doing what you need. It's very lightweight, so I wouldn't do it in like, say, high wind or something where you're needing a little bit more stability. Obviously, this one is wonderful for just real quick selfie setup, or if you need to have just something real stable on the floor or on the ground, but you don't really care about the height. You're just getting whatever you need from maybe far away. This will be a good one. And then finally, this is probably one of my favorites for setting up at a desk. So this is going to be perfect to set up at a desk and have that podcast look or that webcam look that you need on your desk, but you don't want to stack up a bunch of books in order to do that. Then this is going to be perfect for you because you also have just so much movement, so much flexibility with the articulating arm as well, that this was going to be great for any kind of, say, webcam setting up in your office.